Paying to come here and get by. Feel like a Dubai. Feel like Tupac.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. And tonight, we'll see the Houston Rockets as they go up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And we've got David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. A look at Chicago. Mike just one win away from Here's Sampson. Mullen passes to Olajuwon. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. So it's Chicago now. Jordan inside, defended by Mullen. Jordan against Mullen. Here's Smits. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Smits has got the opening basket of the game for Chicago. Here's Smith. Pass to McDaniel. Now here is Olajuwon. The 17-footer, and he nails the jumper.
Showing off the mid-range jumper. Olajuwon demonstrating he's got more to his game than just his post moves.
Outside Wilson. Here's Smits. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Over Mullen. And that one hits back iron. Here's McDaniel. Pass to Smith. Mullen dishes to Sampson. And the shot goes in.
With his stature, Sampson can cause so much trouble inside. Hard to guard him this close in.
Now here's Wilson. Here's Smits. Wilson inside. He's against Olajuwon. And he gets it to go.
You know, given his size, it makes a lot of sense to feed Smits down low. Really good execution there.
Smith against Wilson. Olajuwon outside. Mullen passes to Smith. Six on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
The quickness of Jordan. He's got a tremendous first step.
The Rockets trail. Smith kicks to Sampson. Mullen up top. Olajuwon left side. Back to Mullen. Pass to Sampson. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And here is Jordan. Driving inside. And Jordan slams it home.
A testament to his superior strength. I like watching Jordan muscle through contact and finish.
Bulls shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw good, Jordan. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Smith kicks to Sampson. Back to Smith to stop the run. And it's good on the way in.
Known as a jump shooter primarily, Smith is also skilled at getting it done in close.
outside Wilson. They set the pick. Pass to Smith. Now here's Jordan. It's stolen by Mullen. Here's Smith. Back to Mullen. Here's Olajuwon. And it's Smith with the rebound. Jordan down low. Defended by Mullen. Here's Bowie. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Rockets trail by 3. Here's McDaniel. No scoring in this one. Smith finds Olajuwon. Here's Sampson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Coaches love to see guys going for these high percentage looks.
And here is Jordan. He's got 5. Pippen outside. Over McDaniel. Pippen with a terrific move and the basket.
That is the sweet spot for Scotty, that mid-range game.
To score it on the break.
The Bulls trailing. Outside, Jordan. Olajuwon over with the double team. Now, Jordan. He's got 5, just 5 on the clock. Here's Bowie. His 3-pointers off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Mullen kicks to Smith. Puts it up from 12. Olajuwon, no luck. And Chicago shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense.
Good idea to attack the rim, but stellar defense denies him in the paint.
Mullen passes to Sampson. That shot off the mark.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Jordan outside. And again, no good by Chicago. The Rockets leading. McDaniel, the pass to Smith. Outside Mullen. Wants to get it to Olajuwon and does. The jump hook. He gets it in there. Olajuwon's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
So graceful and elusive inside. Olajuwon knows how to get it done around the rim.
Chicago calls timeout. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's Kukoc. Pass to Grant. Over Olajuwon. And there's Grant on the assist by Kukoc.
Good concentration and focus from Grant right there because the defense was in his presence but didn't bother him.
Here's Lichty. Olajuwon outside to the left side wing. And they call an illegal screen here.
You got to make sure that you're stationary and set when you're going to set a screen. Any kind of movement typically will draw the whistle.
Yeah, he made things easy for the ref right there. Clear offensive foul on the pick.
Now here's Kukoc. Screen by Grant. Kukoc kicks to Grant. Here's Trapuka. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Look at the touch on Trapuka's jumper. He puts just enough power behind it.
Pass to Olajuwon. Out to the right wing. Houston moving the ball around. They get it again. It's good on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 1.
The defense can't afford to let Sampson get good positioning on the offensive glass. He feasts on these opportunities.
Pass to Grant. Right side, Kukoc. There's the steal. Here's Chambers. Here's Olajuwon. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
The length of Olajuwon coming into play on the offensive glass. Like seeing him keep plays alive.
Now, here's Grant. Here's Cartwright. And misses it off the right side of the rim. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Lichty. Here's Chambers. Here's Sampson. He's covered by Grant. 6 to shoot. Sampson's shot is off. Kukoc against Chambers. Kukoc gets the bucket. For 3, Richardson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Hakeem Olajuwon has been leading the charge for Houston. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Right back after this break. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And just a tremendous job creating havoc defensively. Tons of turnovers, and they're capitalizing on them.
And the Rockets with possession here. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. Eccles misses.
He gets the ball in close to the hoop, but is just unable to finish the job.
Harper dishes to Kukoc. Rockets on defense. They trail by 1. High post, Pippen. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. Here's Chambers. Tries again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, I think that was a message-sending foul there. They're not going to allow any easy buckets at the rim.
Yeah, as a coach, I like that one. Make them earn it at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And the Rockets making a change here. Smith has checked in. Good on the second free throw. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Harper kicks to Kukoc. Pass to Grant. Fade away. It's rebounded by Houston. Olajuwon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Eccles. Stolen by Pippen. And Pippen slams it in.
When they get the chance, this team loves to run, especially when Scotty is on the break.
Here's Smith. And here's Richardson. The rebound by Grant.
Incredible effort defensively. No easy buckets.
It's Pippen with the drive. Olajuwon with the block.
Right. right there, taking a good angle on the ball on the shot contest.
Outside Harper. Pass to Pippen. Over Richardson. Again, the miss by Pippen.
He'd like that one back. That's normally a shot he makes.
Here's Chambers. Here's Lichty. Still yet to score. The 9-foot shot. Here's Olajuwon. Banked in off the glass. Olajuwon's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
So persistent on the offensive end. Olajuwon doesn't allow physical defense to get to him on the way up.
Smith against Harper. Pass to Tripucka. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Houston. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Lichty. A miss that time would have put him up.
And he was able to get a pretty good look right at the rim. Just unable to convert that time.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. Houston making a switch here. Sampson's checked in. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Rockets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Pass to Chambers. Driving to the basket. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Tall guys can be so deadly on the drive. Chambers gets in there with just a few big steps.
Wilson the pass to Jordan. Fades. And again, no good by Chicago. Rockets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Smith dishes to Olajuwon. Up again. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Yep, whenever Olajuwon has the ball now, he wants to take the defense to school, and I like his aggressiveness.
Wilson inside. Richardson covering. Jordan, that's for 2. And the Bulls with another miss. Rockets leading by 4. Richardson outside. Here's Sampson, defended by Pippen. Here's Olajuwon. And Pippen pulls it down. The Bulls shooting around 40% from the floor here. Sampson. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Sampson's got the lead up to 6 now for Houston.
They look to him offensively. A player who makes an impact on this end.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Mullins checked in for Houston. Bulls trail by 6. Wilson into the lane. Powered down with both hands.
An overwhelming display of athleticism from that ball handler.
And Clark, look at the defense. They are stunned.
Love the assertive play style. It's great to have a point guard who can get that physical. Let's credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Jordan looking around.
And now they're just 1 foul away from being in the bonus.
I expect to see them attacking more now, trying to get the defense to give up that next foul.
Chambers is checked in for Olajuwon. Now here's Wilson. Outside for Jordan. It's stolen by Mullen. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Pippen. Wilson against Chambers. Right side, Wilson. Clock at 6. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
No room for error there because he threw it down with both hands.
Pretty smart. Yeah, with the score this close, you can't afford any mistakes.
Boy, a missed slam would have been deflating. Nice to see him finish it off. This is what a floor general looks like. The vision and the pinpoint pass.
Bulls trail by 6. Wilson the pass to Jordan. Over Mullen. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Getting plenty of lift on that jumper, Michael Jordan, a premier shooter.
So hopefully they can mitigate the damage.
Pulls up on the wing. Oh, Jordan with a defender in his face.
No defense for that now. I mean, Jordan just too fast.
Houston in the lead. And here's a timeout now from Coach Rudy Tomjanovich. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Harper, he's checked in for the Bulls. And here's Richardson. Pass to Mullen. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Pretty easy around the cup. He'll convert that most every time.
Here's Smits. Back to Harper. Outside Wilson. Pass to Jordan. 4 on the clock. Michael Jordan drops the hammer.
Boy, Jordan.
And it's Chicago with the rebound. And this is a team that, quite frankly, has been incredibly impressive so far in the postseason, with only 3 losses to date. Now, here's Richardson. From 15 feet away. Second chance shot. Sampson's shot. Good. Sampson's got 12 points in the game.
And Sampson is just so aggressive on offense, especially when he knows he's got the hot hand.
Pass to Bowie. Here's Smits. Rockets with the rebound. Sampson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And there's Richardson on the assist by Mullen. 19 seconds left in the first half. Mullen's shot is off. Mullen against Jordan. Over Mullen. The shot by Jordan, no good. The deep 3 from Smith. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Houston Rockets, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Hakeem Olajuwon has been sensational.
Well, just getting after it on the offensive boards, you've got to respect that workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he's playing with grit and determination, and it's paid dividends in this game.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Outside Wilson. They set the pick. Pass to Bowie. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And an easy call for the officials there.
Yeah, don't argue that whistle. Pretty obvious.
The Bulls shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he makes the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Houston leading by 5. McDaniel, the pass to Smith. Here he goes. McDaniel, no good. Jordan inside, working on Smith. Here's Pippen. That's good from 17 feet away. Pippen's got 6.
Boy, he was locked in on that shot. The defense right in his face, but Pippen still able to knock it down.
Inside, and then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Great lead. Pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Bowie. Here's Smits. Houston leading by 3. Smith drives in, and then Smith with the dunk.
That's how you punctuate the sentence right there. Strong effort.
Very strong.
And that's your point guard throwing it down. Pretty special.
So tough to stop him on his way to the rack.
It is. Love the casual style on that bucket.
An important basket in a tight ball game.
Now here is Smith. And Bowie pulls it down. Bowie's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jordan passes to Smits. That one goes. Count it. Smits has got 4 points this quarter.
That's an excellent move inside, keeping pace here.
Smith against Wilson. Pass to Sampson. Houston moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Wilson. Over Smith. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And the shooter had really no airspace.
Smith goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Pippen.
Strong take by Kenny Smith. A chance to add another.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Jordan, the pass to Bowie. Here's Smits. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
And McDaniel can jam it down now, putting his height and bounce to good use on these dunks.
Smith against Wilson. Left side, Jordan. It's stolen by Mullen. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. Here's Olajuwon. Off target at the rim. Bulls trail by 6. Wilson into the lane. That one falls. Wilson's got 8 points. And for Houston, they're shooting it well here in the 3rd, about 50%. And here's a timeout now from Coach Rudy Tomjanovich. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. On defense, Chicago. Sampson, the pass to McDaniel. Over Pippen. Another miss by Houston. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the 3rd. A 75% clip. Shots good by Wilson.
Boy, really good vision, very unselfish. That's why you run offense through Scottie Pippen.
The Rockets leading. Smith outside. Pass to McDaniel. Olajuwon on the wing. 14 points for him. Nails the baby hook. Olajuwon's got 4 this quarter.
He's working so hard out there for them.
Now Jordan. He's got 13. Wilson kicks to Jordan. Pass to Bowie. Here's Wilson. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Boy, the coach must have lit a fire under them at halftime.
Oh, yeah. They've upped the intensity, playing with passion. Great to see.
It's tipped. Now Jordan. Defended by Mullen. 6 to shoot. No good from Jordan.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Here's McDaniel. Yep, that one goes. And now it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
And McDaniel is an accomplished scorer, skilled at converting from just about anywhere.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
How many games have we seen decided by a few free throws? Every trip to the line is a valuable one.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so here is Houston. Richardson outside. They get the rebound. Here's Olajuwon. That one rolling around and rims out. Bulls trailed by 4. Wilson with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. It's a floater. It's rebounded by Houston. It's deflected.
Coaches love to see this kind of high-effort D, especially right at the rim.
Here's Wilson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
They're doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down in the paint.
Chicago making a switch here. Bullard's checked in. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Wilson's got 11 in the second half.
And if you give him space like that in the mid-range, he won't hesitate to let it fly.
Chambers kicks to Richardson. Chambers with a screen on Harper. Richardson the pass to Chambers. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Boy, at 6'10", dunking comes easy to Chambers, but he does it with a little flair once he's near the rim. He's ready to punch it home with flavor.
Now here's Wilson. 17 points in the game. Here's Trapuka. Drains it from beyond the arc. Trapuka's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I think he's got to show more fight.
.20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Olajuwon with the block.
It's almost like Olajuwon takes it personally when someone tries to get to the rim. That's his area.
Here is Harper. Still scoreless. And Harper slams it in.
What a slam right there.
Harper against Richardson. Here's Olajuwon, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
No room for error there because he threw it down with both hands.
Pretty smart, yeah. With the score this close, you can't afford any mistakes.
Boy, a miss slam would have been deflating. Nice to see him finish it off.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. The Rockets on top. They're up by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Houston leading by 4. Smith outside. Pass to Lichty. Back to Smith. Richardson left side.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lichty. Pass to Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3.
Harper doing good work on defense, and I love watching him play that end of the floor. Really good hustle and energy. He brings it every time he's between the lines. Did not give up on the play. Fantastic energy.
Which is what you show on all of these plays, Clark. Fantastic energy. Great job, though, following up that shot.
Amen.
Yeah, he turned a miss into a make.
Here's Lichty. And he banks in the layup. Lichty's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets.
You know, he doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he does see everything, including that opening.
Outside Pippen. Back to Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Got to stay in front of Ron Harper. I mean, when you give him room to dunk it, he's not hesitating.
Houston leading by 6. Out to the wing. Richardson outside. Pass to Sampson. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Sacrificing his body, putting it on the line right there.
That takes tremendous grit. Taking charges, not for the faint of heart.
Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for the Bulls. Jordan comes in for Tony Kukoc. Out left to the wing. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Deflects the pass. There's the pick. 5 on the clock. Richardson kicks to Sampson. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss. Enzo Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 6-point game. Trapuka passes to Harper. And here is Jordan. Shoots from the baseline. Again, Chicago.
I think Jordan could do this all day long. I mean, the mid-range area is a very comfortable area for him.
And here's a timeout now from Coach Rudy Tomjanovich. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. McDaniels checked in for the Rockets. Wilson, he's checked in for Chicago. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I was able to listen in on what Rudy Tomjanovich went over with his team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Pippen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And now just a 2-point Rocket lead. Richardson against Wilson. Pass to Chambers. Smith outside. Here's Sampson. He is guarded by Cartwright. To stop the drought. Sampson's shot is off. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Wilson kicks to Pippen. Back to Wilson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's McDaniel. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
So cool and good to see that activity pay off with a highlight.
Yep, a lot of moving parts, but boy, the finish was terrific.
And those live ball turnovers known to create some highlights, don't they?
Here's Smith, drives to the hoop. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Defense has to seal those cracks. The Jet is so quick on the drive and will take full advantage.
Harper the pass to Pippen. Over Chambers. Pippen misses. Houston leading by 6. The drive by Smith. And the rejection by Pippen.
Some enthusiastic defense from Pippen, using his full length to stop the offense right at the rim.
Richardson's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Jordan, and it's blocked.
You aren't scoring on him at the rim. Forget about that. No way, Jose.
The Bulls call timeout. Olajuwon's checked in for Houston. Mullen comes in for Smith. Here's Wilson. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 11 rebounds in the game. McDaniel, no good. Bulls trail by 6. Olajuwon with the block. And another steal for him.
And for this franchise, he's tied the record for most steals in a playoff game.
His disruptive nature defensively helps take offenses out of their rhythm, which is invaluable. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So for the Rockets, Sampson's checked in, and Smith's subbed in for Richardson. Bulls making a switch here. Wilson inside, covered by Smith. Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Wilson.
You have to be relentless inside, especially against contact.
Smith right side. And the shot falls short this time.
From the mid-range, you really want to avoid contested attempts.
And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Oh, what a powerful finish right there.
Clark, I thought the entire basket was going to come down there for a second.
Glad it didn't.
I know.
Incredible dunk in a game that's been a lot of fun.
Nice shot by Smith. Bulls trail by 4. Now here's Wilson. And it's Pippen in the corner. Pass to Jordan. Fades away. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game.
And, you know, I like Jordan's shot selection here. Has a great understanding for when to fire.
Here's McDaniel. Back to Smith. It's blocked.
That's how to make a stand. Some determined defense inside.
Here's McDaniel. Defended by Pippen. Outside Jordan. To tie it up.
As a defender, you have to stay attached to Jordan. But here he notices him playing tight and wisely draws the contact.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one.
And he's been locked in from the line, proving he's someone that you don't want to foul.
Smith scanning the floor. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Jordan. It's stolen by Olajuwon. McDaniel. And here is Mullen. It's blocked.
Well over 7 feet. Rick's Smith's controlling the airspace.
Shot from 12. And yeah, it's good.
Boy, they picked the right guy there. When you can't afford to waste a shot, go to a high percentage shooter like Chris Mullin.
He swipes the ball away again.
And his last swipe sets a franchise record. He now has the most steals in a playoff game in this organization's history.
What an absolute menace he's been out there tonight. He's completely changed the tone of this playoff game. It's off.
Looking like Moses Malone out there, just dominating the glass.
He's going all out on the glass. Every time a shot goes up, he's getting the positioning he wants and hauling in the rebounds.
The shot misses. Chicago trailing here. Left side, Jordan. .114 left here in the fourth quarter. Releases, and he misses the J. The Rockets shooting at a decent 44% clip here.
With everything on the line, cash money right there.
Well, if he's feeling the pressure, he's not showing it.
And Chicago shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. It's good.
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
And Clark, they can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Does not go in. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the... .2 points here, Clark, could be the only cushion they need.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league, though.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Olajuwon, left side. That's off. Jordan against Smith. Olajuwon with the block. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yep, good foul to stop the clock.
A couple of misses here, and they could be back in it.
And here's a timeout now from Coach Rudy Tomjanovich. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Tipped away. The Bulls call timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
I think this comes down to whether they want to go for 3 to win it or send it to overtime with a 2. I think either way, it's going to happen off the inbounds pass, and they need to get a good shot, 2 or 3.
Jordan! Got it! A cold-blooded buzzer beater!
Clutch! How about that? Woo! Yeah! Don't count him out just yet. He saves the season with that shot and builds some momentum.
One chance, one shot to keep their season alive. Amazing, incredible stuff.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here's Smith. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
Maybe nerves got the better of them there, resulting in a miscommunication. That's not what coach wants to see in a close game.
Outside, Jordan. To take the lead, that one goes. Count it.
Lighting it up, Michael on one tonight.
Rockets trail. Smith on the wing. Puts one up from 19, and that's in there.
That is what you call a killer crossover.
Such a deadly move when done right.
Here's Bowie. Jordan.
Strong move in there by Jordan to draw the contact.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Chicago. Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And the athleticism of Jordan is out of this world. Simply just an incredible player who does whatever he wants on offense.
And both free throws good for Jordan. And Mike, they've been careless with the ball tonight. That's hurt them.
Lack of focus, lack of discipline. They're better than this.
And they pick up the 2.
This team depends on Smith to drain these in-between jumpers, and he doesn't let them down.
Fouls this off, nabbing another steal.
Again and again, he finds a way to seize possession away.
He's amazing, and now he's tied for second all-time GA in steals for a postseason game. Outside Mullen, 6 on the shot clock. Olajuwon inside, Jordan on him, and that one is good!
And Smith just understands how to run an offense, a fantastic facilitator.
Wilson with it. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Basket is good.
Slick move, coming off the pick and going straight to the hoop.
The Rockets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop so far in overtime. Olajuwon left side. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
If you want points, you go to Akeem. He just gets the ball and gets the job done.
Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession.
Love the pressure. He almost took it away.
Very active hands, disrupting the passing lanes.
Outside, Jordan. 4 on the shot clock.
With the score being so close, you never want to see the team just give the ball away like that.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. It misses. Chicago trailing here. Here's Bowie. Now Jordan. Just 3 to shoot. And the defense successful, forcing him into a tough one. Smith outside. Olajuwon, right side. Plays it in off the window.
This is why they go to Olajuwon. What a huge shot.
A comeback is going to be really tough right here.
Well, they need points on a quick foul. It has to go perfect.
Smith against Wilson. Now Jordan. Fires from 18. Does not go. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.